Alright people, so a pretty shitty Raw tonight. I mean just bad. Like I was watching the show, through a lot of it I was on my phone. It's like 3 hours, like it's hard to sit through 3 hours and just watch it like that. I gotta do something other than, I'm gonna fucking die of boredom here. So we get the show started off with an opening promo here. Who is it? Like a bunch of people: Jericho, Reigns, Cena, The Authority. It was not good. It was mediocre. I thought. They make a big whole deal about, oh, I deserve to be #1 contender, and Triple H is like, oh, I don't know if Cena can be #1 contender because I'm afraid he's gonna get killed. Um, just pretty stupid, I thought. Just make a big deal out of nothing. I thought you could have had a better opening promo or segment than making this, when we all know that Cena's gonna be the #1 contender when it comes down to it. So it sets up the main event, 6-man main event, and I just didn't think, there was some good spots in there, like when Triple H and Jericho were going back and forth at the beginning, you know, um, but overall, I mean, I didn't think it was that good. Then we get Miz and Cesaro defeating Sheamus and Ziggler. Pretty boring match, I thought. I was on the phone for like a majority of this match, or like half of it, so I didn't really see. I was paying attention, but like I didn't see, like, I wasn't paying attention fully, but I still didn't find it that entertaining. I'll give it 1 out of 5 stars. And by the way, I've decided to rate the matches as a whole now. I always said I would rate on wrestling ability, but now I'm just going to rate it as a whole. It's much easier to do it that way. I just should have done it that way all along. But I'll give it 1 out of 5 stars. Pretty boring match here. Then we get the Total Divas in a 6 women's tag match. I didn't bother writing them all down. It's like a minute long, and then like them just hitting each other and doing a bunch of stupid bullshit. I'll give it a dud, 0 out of 5 stars. A big goose egg, just stupid. 1 minute Divas match, it ends in total, chaos. Not good chaos, horrible chaos. But what I'm wondering about is like who is heel and who is face? Like Summer Rae's with the faces. Like I don't fucking know. Like the whole fucking, I hate how the whole Divas division pretty much, or a lot of it now, is probably going to be centered around Total Divas since the show's coming back. It's just stupid. Have them separate. It's fine if you want to profile their lives outside of wrestling, but don't involve it in the actual fucking wrestling. Then we get Big Show and Mark Henry, the world's boringest, fattest, heaviest tag team, defeating, and the worst wrestlers too, defeating the Wyatts. No, it ended in fucking, actually they did defeat him by DQ, and Rusev interfered. A pouring match, as I predicted. Like, what do you think? They hyped this up. 1,400 pounds of humanity. Yeah, not like 1,400 pounds of bullshit and boredom. And they hype this up as like a big fucking match when it's like we've already seen it numerous times. Why is this like, was this special? We didn't really, and it wasn't special. It sucked. There's a few, like the body slamming Big Show. We already saw that, though. Who was it? Harper or Rowan has already done that. So not that good a match. I'll give it a star out of 5. Just boring. And then Rusev interferes at the end. Again, like, just stupid ending, I thought. Just, yeah, it would have been better if we could actually get a legit finish instead of a DQ, but whatever, I don't even fucking care. It's some stupid ass tag match. Then we get Paul Heyman cutting a promo. Decent, I guess. Not a Paul Heyman. I thought he could do better, but it was still decent. I thought, like how he's like, oh, you could take everybody in the back, multiply them by infinity, and they still wouldn't be as good as Lesnar. But it was decent. But where the fuck is Lesnar? Why isn't Lesnar there? I see people like saying, oh, it's okay that Lesnar's not there. It's fine. I have a problem with it because when the champion isn't there, he should be there. He hasn't been there for 2 fucking weeks. I have a problem with it. This is worse than The Rock too, because The Rock showed up. like at least half the time. Doesn't even look like Brock Lesnar is even gonna show up next week. I hear he's gonna show up like the go home show to Night of Champions. So this is just fucking stupid. I blame this mostly on Brock Lesnar, a little bit on WWE, but I think it's probably mostly Brock Lesnar's fault. You know, it's stupid how he's not there, but Heyman's promo was, you know, decent, I thought. Then Swagger defeats Axel. Not a good match. I'll give it 1 out of 5 stars. You know, just a fucking match between two people who I don't really care about. I mean, Curtis Axel has his tag team partner out. You know, he did cut a really good promo in the hospital though, Ryback. If you haven't seen that promo, go check it out. But Axel fucking, you know, thinks he's better than perfect. In reality, he's far from perfect. Jack Swagger fucking, you know, not really a huge fan of him in the match. I mean, again, I don't give a shit about it. It's basically two jobbers. And then Bo Dallas comes out. I like the segment with Bo Dallas though, where he's talking to the people and they're like, oh, I bet on Jack Swagger. That sounds like a personal problem right there, you know. Sounds like he has some gambling problems, you know. If you fucking put your whole fucking salary on the line for Jack Swagger, I mean, that sounds like a gambling problem. And rather than blaming Jack Swagger, I recommend that guy go get some help, you know. You know, but I thought the whole panel thing with the 3 people was pretty good. You know, I liked it. Then we get Adam Rose defeating Titus O'Neil. Just a fucking bullshit match. And then we get, you know, Heath Slater, who beat Ziggler, who beat Seth Rollins even. And now he's getting beat up by a bunny. Yeah, that's a great way, you know, to, you know, just waste a victory right there. They did the same thing with Kofi Kingston. They made him beat Randy Orton and then he just turned into a jobber again. And not only does it not do anything for that person, you know, if you want to escalate somebody's career, make him beat a big star. But then keep going forward with him. But it also devalues the person who he beat more. Because now Seth Rollins got beat by a person who got beat up by a bunny. You know? So it's just stupid. You know, I'll give it a half star out of 5. The only reason I'll give it a half star is because Slater was sort of funny there distracting Titus O'Neil. But it was just a fucking horrible, you know, seeing Titus O'Neil getting beat by a dancing fucking mob of idiots. Or, he didn't get beat by the whole, you know, mob, but he got beat by fucking Adam Rose. Adam Rose still hasn't even fucking lost yet. But I'm glad he's not like a big time superstar. But still, just stupid. Did not like it. Then Rusev defeats Ryder in like 30 seconds. Same old shit here. Same old Rusev squash match. I'm just going to give it 0 out of 5 stars. Then Henry comes out to confront Rusev. Again, we don't even get a brawl. I like how Henry says the International Hall of Pain. That was a cool little saying there, but I mean, I still wanted to see like a brawl. Why can't we get a brawl? You know, or just something other than fucking, you know, a 1 minute promo. I mean, the promo was okay, but like I was hoping for some brawl. Then we get a promo between the Divas here. You know, there's Stephanie, the Bella Twins, Paige, and AJ. I thought it was okay. I mean, yes, the Bella Twins are bad at acting, but sometimes what, you know, I feel like what's coming out of their mouths can sometimes cover up for their bad acting. But it's still like a glaring, you know, a glaring negative of them not being able to cut a promo and be able to act good. But I thought the promo was okay. You know, there's some action there between AJ and Stephanie. Sort of tease something, I guess, maybe. So I mean, it was okay. It's more like a repeat though with the Bellas, you know, in their promo. You also had Brie Bella pushing Nikki, which was an okay spot there. So all in all, an okay promo. Then Goldust defeats one of the Usos. Just a boring match. I'll give it a half star out of 5. I mean, again, just some like every match tonight seemed like it was a boring. You know, it was either like a squash match or it was like a 2-minute match. No legit matches tonight, it seemed like. And then after they attacked the one injured Uso, who literally got hurt walking. Like he just fell down. That's how he hurt his knee, and they're hyping it up as his big knee injury. You know, at least if you're gonna give some guy a kayfabe injury, do it good. as opposed to a fucking injury where he's like, he just falls down and hurts himself. So they attacked the Uso, they hit him with a chair, a decent spot there. I thought, with you know, they hit they swung the chair pretty good, so a decent little spot there. But overall, the show was, or the match and the whole segment as a whole was pretty shitty. Then we get the main event with Cena, Reigns, and Jericho defeating Kane, Orton, and Rollins. Thought the match was boring. Didn't really care for it. I'll give it 1.25 out of 5 stars. You know, the match was like 20 minutes long, 25 minutes long. I think it had 2 commercial breaks in there. And some people might say, oh, it was a long match. What a phenomenal match. It was not a phenomenal match, people. One stupid spot, too. Like Jericho hit the code breaker. And then they just cut to a commercial. Like, that could have been the ending of the match. And they just cut to a commercial. So, you know, just didn't think it was, thought it was boring. Thought it dragged on. And like if they're gonna have like a 20 or 25 minute match, it should mean something, because I don't want to sit through that. I don't want to sit through 25 minutes, or it better be a fucking awesome match, because I don't want to sit through 20 minutes where the match isn't gonna mean something, or it isn't gonna be a great match. Because I just don't feel like, and this was far from a great match. I'm sure I was right when I predicted. It was either last week or 2 weeks ago, something like that. I said it was a 6-man tag match. I'm like, watch, Bleach Report will give it an A. And sure enough, they gave it an A. I'm sure they will give this match an A too. Watch, just watch. I'll be surprised if I'm wrong. Maybe I will be, but I'm sure they're going to give this an A. They love 6-man tag matches over there. Bleach Report, it automatically gets an A, it seems like. But I thought it was boring. I thought it dragged on. I mean, a few good spots in there, but nowhere near enough to call it a good match. Again, what I said, 1.25 out of 5 stars, just boring. And overall, the show fucking sucked tonight. Nothing good, really. I give this show like 1.5 out of 10 stars. Just a boring Raw as usual. You know, the champion wasn't even fucking there. I mean, the main guy, the champion, hasn't been on the show for 2 weeks, and everybody's saying, oh, it's okay. It's not okay, people. It's not okay. So yeah, this show fucking sucked tonight. I was hoping for a lot fucking more, but again, like, it's Raw. What do you expect, you know? And by the way, you know, just wanted to say this. I probably won't be doing main event and SmackDown reviews for the whole month of September, because I'm doing the 9/11 investigation videos. So there's probably not going to be any main event or SmackDown reviews, because those 9/11 videos are going up every day, so I don't want to be, you know, putting up too many videos, and it's also a lot of shit I gotta do to investigate this 9/11 bullshit, you know, this 9/11 stuff. It takes a long time, you know, to print out the articles and everything. So I already put up the first video if you want to go check it out, but you know, I'm only going to be doing Raw reviews, pay-per-view reviews, and requested videos. I will put up a few probably, but the majority of September is just going to be the 9/11 investigation videos. You know, like, I've been putting a ton of time into this channel. Like today I watched a lot of WrestleMania 20, which I was requested to do. Did a lot of research on 9/11. Not a lot, but I did some. So I'm really crammed right now with shit to do, so it would just be better if I stopped watching SmackDown and main event and devoted more of that time to doing, you know, this 9/11 investigation and requested videos. So, you know, I just wanted to get that out there and tell you people that, you know, I'm sort of cramped on my schedule. And if like a big event pops up, or like I want to make a video, I will, but there's not going to be too many of those probably, if any. So there you go, people. Raw fucking sucked tonight. So there's your Raw review.